I don't need any animals. It's dumb. Welcome to my mother's couch on my day off. So today I slept in as long as I possibly could. I stayed up way too late last night. Just not sleeping, basically. It's like one of those times like when you're sleepy or like tired, and then you stay up a little bit longer, and then you kind of get like a second wind, and then like you're like, okay, it's time to sleep, and then like you roll over, and then you get on the Instagram, and then it's like 2 hours later. That's basically what happened. So I was up until like 4:30 this morning, unfortunately. Like, I'm waiting for my mom to come home and like surprise me, and the cats are down here and she's gonna freak out. Anyway, okay, so this morning I got up and was just kind of like in a mood. That's all I can really say about that. Just kind of like in a funk, you know, like from the past couple of days, like getting, sorry, I'm adjusting my new hands-free thing. Look, my new hands. So yeah, I've been in a funk from the dancing thing, and then like my vlog yesterday, getting calls from collectors about some bills from like 6 months ago that hopefully are gonna get taken care of now, because I just spent like the first 2 hours of my day getting that stuff like worked out, hopefully for good this time. I like got all my paperwork together. Like, I have this blue folder that I keep all of this stuff in from my hospital stay, and so I had like all the bills and stuff in there, and then I got on the phone and I ended up having to get transferred one time, and then the number was like, sorry, and then like hung up on me that I got transferred to, so I had to call them back, and I ended up speaking to this dude that helped me out a lot. He kind of like sounded like he hears this stuff all day, and that my cat is under the blanket moving this around. That like he hears it all day, and maybe some people aren't being very truthful about it, or whatever, you know, like he sounded like he didn't really have that much job satisfaction, unfortunately. He was very competent, he knew what he was doing, but I think like he gets just sick of hearing this stuff every day, whether or not it's valid. Honestly, if the VA like made this process easier, he would probably be out of a job. So like, pick one. But yeah, so he helped me out a lot, and like I guess what, like, he helped me like verify with the 3 different places that are sending me bills that they indeed have been notified that they need to make a claim with the VA, and that I'm not just full of shit like saying stuff. And that yeah, that everything is like cool. So like we got through to the ER, and then the providers, and then the ambulance we couldn't get a hold of, but that one is like, we'll get to it, you know. Like, as soon as this like $24,000 hospital bill, like the ER bill, is taken care of, like that's such a huge weight off your shoulders. Like, I hate to keep bitching about the healthcare system in the US, but it's like fucked up. Like, I know people complain about the NHS in the UK, and I'm sure that it has its faults, but like looking from like an outsider's perspective, when we have these kind of bills, and you guys get to go and see your doctor for absolutely free, like there's not even a copay. It's just like, must be fucking nice. And I don't know like what kind of stuff they have going on over there as far as like for ER, like what people have to pay out of pocket, if they have to pay out of pocket at all or what. But yeah, it's just fucked over here, and like I can't even imagine people that stay in hospitals for like multiple days, weeks, months, people that are in comas for years. Like, how do you pay for that? I hope that you have insurance, because there's no fucking way. There's no way. If spending less than 24 hours in the hospital costs $24,000, I don't even want to think about how much a week is. And like, yeah, that was the ER, so I'm sure there's like different services and fees and stuff, but it's just ridiculous. So you get the bill and it's like 24 grand, and then if you don't have any insurance and you're paying out of pocket, they'll cut it down by half, which shows you how much of a fucking markup there is on these services if they're willing to take half of the amount that they're actually billing you. And it's still a fucking markup. They're still making money. Even if you only pay half of your bill. And I'm like, fuck off, dude. Like, really? Like, thanks for your services, but can you not? Like, why are you trying to fuck everyone in America out of all of their fucking, like, life, basically? Like, you saved my life, and then you, like, ruined my life with the bills, so it's like... But anyway, so all of my, like, stuff did... Like, I proved to them that I told them that they need to, you know, go after the VA for this monies, and, like, that everything was set up, and, like, we had to correct a couple of addresses. But hopefully everything is going to be taken care of now. And if I get a denial claim for this, I'm going to be fucking livid. It's so stupid. I don't know how they're like, oh, well, they probably paid for this one part of it because they made a claim directly to the VA. And I was like, okay, well, they didn't have my information either. Like, or whatever they needed. Like, I had to call back multiple times to the ER and them to give them information. And the other half of the hospital stay, they were like, oh yeah, straight through. Cha-ching. You don't owe us anything. How the fuck did that happen? Everything's a mess. But I'm hoping that it's gonna be better now with that stuff. So that was my morning so far. This is like, I mean, this is what days off are for, right? To like take care of business. So I'm like debating whether or not I want to go out and get some stuff from the stove. I'm almost out of nutritional yeast, unfortunately. And I need some soy milk. And that's like it right now. So I guess I could just go tomorrow. It's not really that big of a deal. My hair's looking fly, huh? I hate how, like, when you go to a massage and they, like, rub your neck or whatever and they put all that fucking oil and shit into your hair. Annoying. I guess it's like they want you to come there clean, but then you have to, like, go and take a shower immediately after, and, like, no. Pick one or the other. You want me to come clean, or you want me to go home and get clean? I know, I'm fucking dirty. But, like, I learned in my micro class that it's not really, like, smart to shower every day or, like, multiple times a day, especially if you're using soap. Like, if you're just rinsing off with water, it's not that big of a deal, but if you're, like, lathering up every day or multiple times a day, it's like bad news bears for your bacteria that live on your body. Because like when you get rid of like the bad stuff, you get rid of the good stuff too, right? Like with antibiotics. So I guess you could take like a sink shower and just hit the hot spots, as they say. So you would like clean out your petunias and like your downstairs area and call it good. Then you don't smell, at least, because like who cares about you, like your arms and stuff. Oh, excuse me, I just ate. I had my potato and my chili. That's cilantro sauce. So good. It almost tastes kind of like liquidy, spicy, avocado-y sauce. And there ain't no drops of avocado in that bee at all. I thought maybe about making it with potatoes instead of the tofu. Like how we be making potato cheese or whatever. The last batch of potato cheese I made was really good. It was like super creamy. And I was like, what if I just use potatoes? But like you have to cook them like exactly right, or else they'll be kind of like that grainy, like starchy texture. And I don't need that in my sauce. I need it to be nice and smooth. And like the only reason I was thinking about that is because there's like a little bit of fat in the soy, but it's not. The one that I use in the sauce, it's like 3 grams per serving, and there's 5 servings in the box, and I get about 5 servings out of the jar, so it's like 3 grams, like whatever. It's like nothing. But I don't, obviously not counting macros or calories, and I'm not like really like that worried about it. And I don't care about eating soy because fuck off all of you people that are like, oh, soy, it's so bad for like your hormones. Like, can you read actual science? Go on nutritionfacts.org and watch a couple videos that are from science about soy consumption. Okay. Especially like, I like it how they pointed out that they said that soy is like really good for women to prevent breast cancer, but then if you have breast cancer, it's supposed to be really bad for you, and it's like, it's one or the other. It can't be both. So yeah, if you're confused about the soy thing, or if you've heard some like shit talking on soy, just go over to nutritionfacts.org. I'll link the soy videos in the description box. Go check it out, okay? And like stop worrying about eating soy. You should though always get organic non-GMO. At least non-GMO. Not necessarily always organic. But you have to get the non-GMO project verified non-GMO soy, because soybeans are one of them big GMO crops. And I don't want to fuck around with that shit at all. Like, I can't remember what they were saying when they were testing one of the crops or something. It was making like frog stomachs explode or some shit, the GMOs. And I was like, yeah, please, let's feed it to humans. It'll be great. Population control. And it's even more fucked up though, and it's even better to be vegan or to be plant-based at least, that a lot of the GMO crops are fed to the animals that you eat if you're eating animals. So all that shit gets stored in their muscles, and then you eat it. That's like how all the pesticides and stuff like get stuck in the soil, and then the cows are eating it, and then it gets stuck in their fat and their muscles. I think the other thing I was supposed to say was fat, not muscles, but it's like fat and their muscles. Like it gets into your tissues, just like with us. You know, like we're all contaminated since birth, since like in utero. And it never goes away. And then you like eat meat that's saturated with that stuff, especially fish, man. You know how dirty the ocean is? How dirty the humans have made the ocean? Fuck that. I would never eat fish, especially not farmed fish. I'm so glad I stopped eating it. I don't care how good that salmon sushi used to be. No mo. I don't eat any animals. It's dumb. Don't make no sense. Cut out the middleman. Yeah, I think that's probably it for now. I don't know what I'm gonna get into for the rest of the day. It's 4 o'clock. I should probably practice piano, but I really kind of just want to take a nap. It'll be great. Yeah, I should probably practice piano. Okay, that's about it. That's all I have to say for right now. Yep. Alright, I'll catch you guys. Okay, bye.